Moving on, third game of the night, we got the San Diego Padres taking on the Colorado Rockies. Um, it's a 8 o'clock, 8:40 Eastern time game. Right now, season series is tied at 8-8 apiece. Right now, the way the odds are looking like, Oakland is, I mean, not Oakland. One sec. Where
The
is my,
Padres.
yeah,
I
one
think the
second.
Padres are fair like minus 130.
Yeah, about minus 125, 130, and Rockies are plus 115. Uh, third game of the night, Abhishek, Padres versus Rockies. Who you got?
This is my, let's say, start the pot game where I'm trying to find a way to pick this game. I gotta find a way because I think I have an advantage somewhere, and I'm looking. Like I don't want the potatoes, I don't want the veggies, I don't want the chicken. I'm looking for what I want in this pot, and that's what I'm gonna try to find here. So now let's get into this shit. Padres, man, they almost got swept by the Diamondbacks. They almost got swept by the worst team in baseball. This team is trying to make a playoff spot. This team is trying to win a playoff spot, which they currently have. They're barely hanging on to it. They're 2 games up on the Reds, and they're a couple, like 4 or 5 games up on the St. Louis Cardinals. Man, the amount of talent that's on this team, I don't give a shit. Injuries, etc. You have way too much talent in that lineup, in the pitching, in that bullpen to almost get swept by the Arizona Diamondbacks. That's pathetic. They were able to win yesterday because Fernando Tatis, this man is just, man, it's hard to have superstars in baseball, I would say. Like the NFL, they have multiple superstars, quarterbacks, receivers, running backs, defensive players. The NBA got all their superstars, LeBron, Giannis, KD, Steph Curry, et cetera, et cetera. Fernando Tatis Jr. If people don't like baseball or don't watch baseball enough or aren't focused to it, he is one of the 3 players you have to watch. This man came back after, I think, 2, 3 weeks of being injured. Came back, first at bat, home run. Second at bat, home run. He single-handedly won them this game. The whole team looked different because of this guy. This is not football where a quarterback can change your entire offense, or NBA where your point guard returns, or LeBron comes back from injury, or Anthony Davis comes back for injury, and you see a whole different team. In baseball, you're one of 9. I understand one player can make a difference, but not this much of a difference. So I will say the Padres missed him badly. He came back. He got swag. He single-handedly won them that game. If they had gotten swept, that would have been God knows how that locker room would feel. But they did. But they're still struggling, even though they won yesterday. 1-4 in the last 5. As I mentioned, Tatis comes back 2 homers. Now we get to the pitching matchup here. They keep switching this. So I don't know this for sure yet. It's 10:40 a.m. while we record this right now, Eastern time. Right now, some places list Ryan Weathers as the pitcher. I I hope he pitches. That's the reason why I'm going to be picking this game as I am. Okay, Ryan Weathers, their young lefty. He started off his career hot. He was pretty good. He hasn't been pitching that many innings, but he was still playing pretty good, pitching great. But the last 5 times he's pitched, the Padres have lost all 5 starts. Then we get into his last 3 starts. These last 3 starts have been horrendous, like god awful. He should not be pitching. He should be in the minor leagues for what he's doing right now. He's in his last 3 starts. He gave up 6 runs to Miami at the crib, at home. Miami can't score. He gave up 6 runs to them in 3 innings. Then he gave up 6 runs to Arizona. And then the team he's playing today at home, he gave up 8 runs to the Rockies. Mind you, I did not name you a playoff team. I didn't even name you a team that's remotely competing for the playoffs. I named you the Rockies are one of the best home teams, but I named you 3 of one of the worst teams in baseball, especially the Rockies on the road. The Rockies have the worst road record in baseball, or one of the worst road records. So he couldn't compete against them. And now he goes to Colorado. The Colorado Rockies, we went over this, one of the best home teams. It's not even close, 38-21 at home. The Rockies, they've won 4 straight home games. They're 20-16 versus lefties. They actually hit lefties better than they do righties. I don't know why. I just don't know why. This team at home is different than they are on the road. It is what it is. They went on the road against Houston and against the Giants. They looked like they didn't know how to play baseball offensively. The pitching was okay. It wasn't great, but the pitching was okay. They couldn't hit the ball. They come home, they score 7 to 10 runs. It's just I don't know why. I understand Colorado, Mile High, the altitude, but bro, it is what it is, and you have to accept it for what it is. Now we get to the Rockies pitching. I don't want to say his name wrong. I'm gonna say his name AS Sensintella. He's won his last 5 home starts. He pitches better at home on the road. It is just what it is with this team, and just like the team, he's better at home than they are on the road. But I don't trust this team's bullpen, and that's where I'm going to somewhat try to spin this pile a little bit. I'm going to take the Rockies in this game. If Ryan, well, obviously, we're recording this super early, so obviously we'll adjust on IG with our picks if we have to. But for right now, at 10:43 Eastern Time in the morning, if Ryan Weathers is starting in this game, we are going to take the Rockies in the first 5 innings. You can do that. Obviously, that's you're kind of scheming here. First 5 innings, not the whole game, just the first 5 innings, plus half a run. The odds are phenomenal. I looked it up. The odds are minus 115. So you're getting tremendous value. Minus 115. Rockies plus half a run. So that means either the Rockies, if the score is 0-0 after 5 innings, you win because you have the half a run. Or I believe that the Rockies will be winning this game, at least in the first 5 innings, because once the relief pitching comes in, I do not trust the Rockies. So I can see this game going south in the later innings, 7th, 8th, 9th. But for the first 5 innings, if these pitchers are pitching and it holds up, I feel very confident in the first 5 innings plus half a run with the Rockies.
Ooh, Abhishek making this third game nice and spicy, huh? Okay.
I don't want to take the
Yeah.
Rockies, man, and
Right.
they're up
Yeah.
4-3, and then they blow it because their bullpen is not good. So I'm not gonna take that chance if I'm going to pick this game because yo man, the matchup is just so nice. This dude is pitching like a high schooler right now. No offense. He's a pro. No disrespect. But recently, this dude looks like he just wants to, I don't even know. Like you gave up 6 runs at home. At home is when you pitch better. I understand it's baseball, the trends, etc. You gave up 6 runs in 3 innings to the Marlins at home. You gave up 8 runs to the Rockies at home. The Rockies are the worst team in baseball on the road. One of the worst. You gave up 8 runs to them. So now you're going to Colorado. Bro, there's no way I'm not going to take the Rockies, at least in the first 5 innings. If I lose, I'll take the L. That's fine. I really hope that the Ryan Weathers, he is pitching today. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. So with this game, tune into our Instagram page for the final pick and final say.